Oh, I just hope there's a really good planet left.
Social structures are a construct.
Yeah, keep telling stories. They make us human.
One of my concerns would be for my kids, really, growing up in this day and age, is will they be able to buy a house? Everything's so expensive. We've got people who can't even rent over here. There was a survey done a few months ago, and they had about 60-something rental properties on the island. There was also over 600 Airbnb places on the island. So, there you go. No wonder we can't get people to be able to stay over here and live over here. And you're finding that people who have lived here for a long time and don't own a house are actually getting shoved out of living here, and this is where they were brought up, and this is where they live and they're from. That's just wrong. I think we have a real shortage of GPs and nurses in New Zealand that definitely needs to be addressed. I've had a lot of health issues in my past. So for me, health's really important. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. I do some taxi driving, and I've had a few doctors in my taxi, and it's really interesting talking to them, saying how bad they need more doctors, they need more nurses, and this is coming from the horse's mouth. Maybe we could start with wages, something like that, for them to get paid more, but we've got to stop all these people going overseas. One of my passions is the community of Waiheke. I love the community over here, always have. It's been here like 26 years now. And I just love being involved with whatever's going on. About, 8 years ago, I started doing improv. There's an improv group on the island, and I absolutely love that. We don't have any ideas of what we're going to do or where it's going to go. It keeps my brain active, and you can certainly use a lot of those traits that we learn in workshops in life and use them to be more positive with you and relationships with whoever. But the other thing I love about a small community, obviously like Waiheke community, is when your children are growing up over here, they're looked after by the community. Talking to one of my kids, I heard you got up to this the other day. And they're like, oh, how did you know? And I said, I've told you, the whole community's out there that's looking out on you. It takes the island to raise a child. And I think over here, that's very, very cool and very true. I've mentioned the health system. Also, the school system is very antiquated. We've basically got an industrial revolution English school system. We need to be a lot more open and trying to teach our kids outside the square. A lot of people who do well in life think outside the square. The system we have with all these boxes and ticks, and you got to get this thing, you got to get this exam, you got to get that degree. It's not necessarily the right way to be going forward.